Hello everyone and welcome back to Atari Vault. Don't you love this music? Isn't this great? Isn't it fantastic? They should totally release this as a downloadable MP3. Just because it's just fun. I have an entire collection. If you don't know about OC Remix, you should visit OC Remix. Type it into Google. It is awesome. It is basically a collection of not every, but pretty close to every rendition of classic video game music. Like Mega Man, they have like an instrumental Mega Man. It's pretty awesome. You should listen to it. There's like 6 of them. Maybe no, there might be like 24 of them by this point. But every retro video game music you can think of, OC Remix is your place to go. So anyway, we're playing through every single game in Atari Vault because why not? So we got Asteroids Deluxe. So just to make sure we're clear here, I'm going through all the cabinets first, and then after I'm done with the cabinets, and I can't seem to select the other things. Okay, I can turn the vault, or turn the cabinet. That's interesting. What I want to do though, so you see on the left, there's the cabinet symbol. In the middle there is the actual like take-home console version. How do I? As I can use the mouse to go over there. So this has every game in alphabetical order, and we will go through those too, but I'm going through the cabinets first. Cabinets first, A through Z, and then console games, A through Z. That's our goal. What's this down here? That's just a list. I mean, you can click here, and then you get to see all of them this way. But I don't think that's as cool of a presentation. I mean, at least then you see what they are, but... I mean... So what? I like seeing the consoles. What's really good about this is you can go into the gallery and you see a bunch of silly stuff. I mean, look at that, man. That is not a great cabinet right there. That's great. And I like that too. That's a nice shot of the... I think that's the promotional material. That's pretty good. And I guess this would be like the manual? I don't know. This has got to be another ad, right? They used to do ads like this. Oh yeah, shield protection. There we go. Killer satellite target, smart saucers, high score table. Oh yeah, this is the ad for the console that they would send out the people, or the cabinet rather, that they'd send out to the people who actually had, like, you know, who owned the cabinets. What do you call those places? An arcade, right? Yeah, my brain. Arcades, man. They used to send these out to the arcades. Like footprint, glossy. It says distributed by it, and that would be where the actual distributor would like physically stamp it with their name and address. Okay, that's cool. It's too bad you can't. Oh no, you can totally zoom in on this. Oh yeah, that's great. I mean, the resolution on this sucks, but you can scroll it, look through it. That's great. That's fantastic. So I mentioned this last video. There is a remake for Asteroids made in 2015 that kind of sort of looks like this top picture here. It has super bad reviews though, so I haven't actually picked it up. I'm tempted a little bit, and the more I talk about it, the more tempted I am. I might do a light the candle on it. We'll see. We'll see. I might not. I've said a lot of things about Blood Bowl too, and I haven't done that either. So okay, let's go ahead and start with Asteroids Deluxe here. And that is not what I wanted. I wanted to look at the options first. Starting life 3, sure. Bonus life at 10,000 sounds good to me. Okay, I want to say, no, let's go ahead and do difficulty hard. No, not going to happen. If you guys saw my last video on this, I did not do well with asteroids, okay? We're not going to do... yeah, we're not going to do it. Not going to happen. That's the same for everything, I think. Scan lines are off. Okay, so these are the same for everything. Okay, so just the controls are slightly different. So now we have a shield instead of hyperspace. Okay, I am for this 100%. Hyperspace is bullshit. I mean, it does warp you into a free space. The trouble is that it's not free for very long. So I appreciate the shield. Shield totally makes more sense than hyperspace. I am 100% behind this. Okay, let's go ahead and play. Get my cursor off the screen. I don't know if you guys can see the cursor, but okay, I like the background. The trouble is that background's during the game. That's going to be super distracting. This also came out 1 year later than the original Asteroids. That kind of seems like a money grab, doesn't it? I mean, the only money you're really getting is from the arcades, and that's only like a one-time cost, isn't it? I have no idea. I have no idea how arcades work. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start. Oh man, this is gonna be super distracting. Okay, well, we'll do this. Okay, die instantly. Yeah, this background is super distracting. Okay, just tune it out, man. Just tune it out. We're good. They changed the bullet sound, which is fine. It's a little higher pitched. Okay, that alien is a really good shot, apparently. Okay, just move around a little bit. Get your bearings. It's been a whole 5 minutes since I played the last Asteroids, so I shouldn't actually be this bad. Okay, apparently I am this bad. Okay, yeah, those are the smart satellites they were talking about before. Those, I'm gonna call them triangles. That's not right. The diamonds. Those diamonds, man. Okay, we'll start again. We'll go back in. We'll do this. I like how we teleport in. Now remember, we do have shields. We do have shields. Press down for shields. Oh, nope. I did not press down fast enough. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. It's just a matter of getting used to it. Okay, that was super close. Probably should have popped my shield there. Now the trouble is, oh, you need to hold down. You need to hold down to keep the shield on. Otherwise it just blinks. Here I thought it was a toggle. We can't keep the shield down forever, right? Can you keep the shield down and fire at the same time? That would seem broken. No, you cannot fire at the same time. The shield just stays on. Okay. That makes sense. That's a good balance mechanic. Okay, so the smart drones, is that what they call them? Those things are gonna show up any second now. Oh shit, man. When you hit them, they break up into triangles. This is so bad. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alien dropped off the screen. One last asteroid, and we're out of this level. Okay, we're already doing better. Bonus to 10,000. That's our goal. Oh, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. Oh, well, we did twice as good, right? Almost. No, we did better than twice as good. Twice as good would be 34,000 or 3,400. We did 3,700. We're okay. We did all right. Getting better. You know, not as sucky. I won't say that about everything that I do, but in this case, it is true. We are making too many small blocks. I am not sure about this background at all. This couldn't have been on the original console, could it? Could it? No, I could actually kind of see that being the case. I mean, I never saw this cabinet in an arcade. It's possible they're still around, but arcade cabinets are super finicky. They break like the slightest provocation. If you've ever played a Nintendo, back when they had cartridges, they were super, I mean, the cartridges were annoying as, oh man, they just home right in on you. Okay, good to know. Should have gotten out of there. Okay, so, yeah, so if you ever played Nintendo with the cartridges, you'll know that the cartridges were notoriously finicky. And if you think that was bad, you have no idea how bad the cabinets were. I mean, assuming that they even took your money, which was a problematic situation at best, obviously. Okay, this is gonna come around. If we go out and lead these guys out, I think we'll be okay. Oh no, I ran into him. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I mean, some of the console, it really depended on the distributor, to be honest. Or the manufacturer. I have no idea how Atari was with their consoles. But I remember going to the arcade and seeing like half the consoles, not half, that's probably an over-exaggeration. A good chunk of the consoles anyway. Well, actually in one place it was half. That was a bad day. It's like, okay, we have, you know, this one machine working and it's, you know, the crappy Star Wars game that no one likes. There was a Star Wars game I really liked. It was at Dave & Buster's. If you've never been to a Dave & Buster's, it's basically, well, it's an arcade. They also serve food. the restaurant's on one side and the arcade's the next. It's actually pretty good setup. You basically have a super expensive meal. Food was but nobody was really there for the food, right? I mean, it couldn't be. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I mean, they would have, like, clubs and stuff, or club events. That was bad. I should not have run into there. That was horrible. I'm not sure about these drones, man. Also, I'm not sure why there's... Oh, I see. It indicates which one is not you? What? I don't know what the ship indicator means. But yeah, anyway, Dave & Buster's, it was this great Star Wars machine cabinet. That was basically... That was horrible. It was basically a flight sim, except at, like, 3 points in which you would fight Darth Vader in a lightsaber battle using the same controls. It was pretty awesome, but I always died to lightsaber battles, which would be hilarious because the game was actually easy enough that the flight sim part was cake. You did the trench run, you did Hoth, I think. The trouble is, I don't remember. I did the trench run so many times because it was, that's the first level. So that was, you know, that was cool. But then I would die to Darth Vader like 7 times. And then I'd do the trench run. And then maybe I managed to beat Darth Vader. And then I would get to the second level. But that happened so infrequently, I couldn't even tell you reliably what the second level was. But it was cool. It was a great game. The trouble was, the game was like, it cost like, I think, $1.50 to play every time. And you only got like 3 lives, of course, because that's the standard. Okay, you know what? I'm going to change the settings here. Can I change the settings? I have to go back to the main menu to change settings. I'm going to give us more lives. Game, give me 5 lives. Sure, why not? If I'm going to cheat, might as well go hard, right? All right, there we go. Give me 5 lives for this. Okay, let me go in. Yeah, there we go. And I realize that might not seem super expensive to you. I mean, but I don't know. Depends on whether you've been to an arcade lately. Lately, prices for arcades, it varies. What's cool is they have a nickel arcade. Now, it's not as impressive as all that. I mean, it's not modern. It's basically these kind of cabinets. I mean, I don't think they actually have any Atari. Oh, no, I did see a centipede cabinet at one of these, at one of the nickel arcades. Oh, dude, there's no way I'm hitting this guy. I might hit this guy by accident. If I don't hit him, oh no, that was bad. Then I committed suicide. There's a nickel arcade in San Francisco, I think. It's pretty cool. I think they're... Oh, dude, that was a big whiff. I'm gonna get... Yep. I said I was gonna get an alien, and I totally did. Okay, there we go. Got both of them. Yeah, so if you're in San Francisco, you should totally check out the nickel arcade. I don't remember what it's actually called. It might just be Nickel Arcade? I don't remember, though. There's one, like, right on the edge of the bay. Like, near the famous piers that I always forget the name of. That one's totally different, though. That one has a bunch of historical stuff, so don't hit this guy. You hit this guy, he splits into pieces. You don't mess with him. Oh, okay, the alien totally messed with him for me. Yeah. But anyway, you should totally check it out if you get the chance. If you don't get the chance, well, that's okay, too. You know, it's okay just knowing these things exist. So I will just let this guy... Oh, that was a great shot. Just as I was turning... Okay, good. They're going to go away. So we can start the other level. Okay. We're going to actually make... We're going to break 5,000. Yeah, there we go. We did it. We did it. Oh, that was super close. Okay, can I have more bullets out? Is that a thing? I died there, so I don't even know. But that is our high score. Okay, great. So what is it? I'm confused why there are ships next to 3 of them, but not the other 3? I mean, that can't be showing off which ones are the top 3, because that's obvious, because they're the top 3. So I'm not sure what that is. And I've lost my train of thought from earlier, so, you know, that's a thing. It happens. works. As long as I keep babbling, I don't think anyone cares. Last time I was in San Francisco would have been 2 years ago now? The trouble with San Francisco, it is a pain in the ass to get anywhere. If you don't mind walking, you're fine. If you don't mind driving, I mean, it's a pain in the ass. Even if you do mind driving, even if you don't mind driving, it's still a pain in the ass. If these guys are just gonna chase us, I don't know if they drop off the edge of the screen though. I'm gonna, nope, they don't. Okay, good, you're out. Oh, come on! That perfect shot. I mean, I can't even be mad, man. It was a perfect shot. How many shots can we do at once? That was only 5. So I have a 5-shooter here. I don't know why I have a 5-shooter, but that's the thing that's happened. I don't even remember why I was in San Francisco, like 2 years ago. I think I was just being a tourist. I don't go to any of the game shows or anything like that because I can't stand conventions. It's the people, man. I mean, I love you all, but it's the people. And by love you all, I mean I don't know any of you, and I don't want to meet any of you, and I don't want to talk to any of you, and yeah, so it's a different kind of love, really, is what you come down to. Wow, I am just getting creamed. Okay, they're gonna go off the screen because I'm already dead. But we have more lives. I retract my previous statement, or my unfinished statement. I was gonna say we have more lives than we did before at this score level, but I'm not actually sure that's true anymore. Oh, no, I think we're good. I think we're actually gonna beat our score. Assuming I don't do anything stupid like that. Yeah. Thank you for illustrating my point, game. Or hands playing the game. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, some of these guys are moving nice and slow. And then I'm hitting them. I should probably be leaving the ones that hit nice and slow. So, what's also questionable about this, that guy tried to commit kamikaze. Did you see that? Did you see that? He was totally aiming for me. Is he out of bullets or something? Because that was just bull and shit at the same time. Okay. These guys are coming for me. We will go off the screen here. Hopefully they don't follow. Oh, they totally did. They totally did. They followed. But they took out their friend. How do you like me now? Okay, we totally did it. I think that actually gave us a bonus. I think taking out those guys gives you a bonus. We are totally going to hit 10,000 here. And we got a free ship. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We are awesome. We are powerful. We are mighty. We're gonna die. It's gonna happen. Don't get me wrong. It's always nice to be this, you know, beat your previous score by like 5,000 points. That's great. Oh, that was so close. Just keep moving, man. Just keep moving. Don't even think about it, man. Just keep moving. The trouble with thinking about it is you'll try to be all strategic and shit and go, oh yeah, man, I got this. And then it turns out, you know what? You don't got this. Oh, that was beautiful. Look at that. 14K. Hell yeah. What the hell happened, man? It's like I'm seeing the Matrix. Just coming all together. You see rocks, man. I see blondes, brunettes, and redheads. That's not actually true. That'd be weird. That'd be super weird. That'd be, like, really super strange. There used to be... And I totally died there. But at 15K, I'm happy with that, man. 15K is great. So great, I'm going to add in new initials here. So rotate, select the letter. Let's go for Z. 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 No, ZZY. ZZY, totally how it works. Okay. 15K! That's what I'm talking about right there. I was going to say, there used to be a mini game on this, and I forget what game it was on. It might have been Space Quest 3? No, that's not right. No, Space Quest 3 had a different mini game. There was an arcade in Space Quest 3, and I just died there. Which I played the shit out of. It was, something to do with chickens. Basically, this chicken would explode anytime he hit the ground. And you had to make it so that he, No, that's what it was. He was trying to land. The chicken was trying to land. He was flying or hovering or whatever it was. Oh, dude, I can't believe that. Made it. Now we just gotta lead him out. Let's lead him out. Yeah, he was flying and about to... Okay, we gotta destroy him. He was basically coming in for a landing, and you had to land him on the landing pad. If you missed the landing pad, he blew up. If you took too long, he would just drop and then blow up. So you had to get him like just the right height and then land him like perfectly. And you had like a limited number of flaps. It's actually a pretty good, pretty well designed game. For a mini game. I mean, especially, oh man, I snuck through and I thought I was in the clear and then I wasn't. You know that part about being able to see blondes, brunettes, and redheads? The girls have left, man. They're gone. I don't know where they went. Pretty sure they went somewhere else, though. I'm tired of my shit. That's totally fair. I keep talking about other video games while playing this one. Yep. I'm gone. Okay, that only deserves the AAA, man. There's no beating ZZY. There's just... It might happen. I guess it's possible. That's actually the best score we've done in any Asteroid game thus far. I'm still impressed with that, and I don't know what happened. It had to have been luck, right? I mean, there might have been a little bit of skill in there. I don't want to sell myself too short. But I mean, there's a reason why I say I'm bad at video games. It's not, you know, just for marketing reasons. I actually am kind of bad at just all games. Not just video games. I'm bad at, like, board games. I'm bad at D&D. I mean, you don't think you could be bad at D&D, man. I am bad at D&D. Mostly what that comes down to... Oh, man, I just committed kamikaze. I did not mean to do that. Mostly what it comes down to when you're bad at D&D is just... not just rolling badly, but like consistently rolling badly. I mean, to the point where people who believe in luck of the die are like, dude, you need to like retire that die immediately. And then I do, and like people have some weird superstitions about die, okay, that just do not hold up from a statistic standpoint, strategic standpoint either, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like, trying to roll the ones out of a die, dude, that is not statistically reliable. There's no way. You know what you have, percentage-wise, in terms of chances to roll a nat 20? 1 in 20, every time. Oh, dude, I can't believe that worked. You know what I've totally forgotten we have? We have a shield. Have I actually used the shield yet? Not really. Okay, so I just bounce. That is actually kind of bullshit. But it's a great... That actually saved my life right there. I can't believe that actually worked. But yeah, people like try to roll the ones out of a d20. That is not how that works, dude. Oh, that messed up. That would have been a perfect time for a shield right there. I actually expected the shield to work differently. I expected it to destroy these things, but I guess the only thing that destroys them is my bullets. Oh, okay. He almost came on top of me there. We're okay. We're good. We're good. This alien... Okay, the alien died. Now we have these guys. If we take these guys out, we get bonus points. Take these guys out. They're gonna line up for us. That was really nice. Oh, man. They're coming for revenge now, though. Don't let them come. Don't let them do it. We need to run. We need to run right now. Just a little bit, and then we can just aim backwards. There we go. Some Battlestar Galactica shit right there. We're also above 10,000 again. I don't know how I do it. Maybe this game's easier. Maybe once I stop paying attention to the background, and the background is just noise at this point. It doesn't even register in me anymore. Except now. Now that I'm looking at it. Now I'm looking at it because I mentioned it. Oh, dude, that was clutch. I didn't think I would make it out of there, but I totally did. I mean, I wasn't firing at anything at that point either, so that was also bad. But that's okay. That's totally all right. We are actually going to break ZZY. It's going to happen. Oh, dude, the tiny guy. The tiny guy ran into something. I didn't get to destroy him. Okay, so destroying these I think they called them spy satellites or whatever the hell they were. You can take him out, man. You can take him out. You get super mad points for it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Just let your stray bullets hit the asteroids. That was not good. That was not good at all. We do another bonus at 20,000. You think we're gonna make another 3? You gonna make another 3K? I think we can do it. I think we have it in us. I think it could happen. Anything could happen at this point, really, is what it comes down to. Okay, we need to... Oh, except if they get the clutch shots in. They get the clutch shots in, I am totally out. Okay, those guys are not gonna chase me down, which I appreciate. Oh, I'm going too fast here. Oh, we got a small guy again. Oh, but that was clutch. I destroyed it. I think we got extra points for it. And I dodged right through that bullshit. Okay, this is gonna suck. Don't even think about it right now. Don't even think about it. We almost got it. Yeah, there we go. Did we get 100? Another 100 points is all we need. Yes! This guy's bullshit, though. Just run past his shit. He's gonna despawn off the edge of the screen. Don't let him hit you. Yeah, there we go. 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 We're at exactly 20k. It'd be hilarious to die right now. Like, consistently, like, lose 3 lives. That'd be pretty funny. I would laugh pretty hard. It did not happen. But it would have still been pretty funny. I think at some point, the game just throws too many rocks at you. I mean, what I do love about these old games is that there's no real win condition. And the reason why I'm not going to do just a Let's Play of Asteroids, most Let's Plays I do are going to be of, like, a beginning and ending point. You know, like, there's an actual story or a goal to accomplish. I'm not going to do just some random... Oh, dude, that was clutch. I'm not going to do just some random game that doesn't have an end point, except, of course, for No Man's Sky, which I'm totally looking forward to. I guess there is an end point to that. I can't believe I ran past that freaking alien right there. Okay, we good? Nope. And that was not the button for the shield. I hit left trigger. That is not the button for the shield. Why did I think that was... Oh, you know what it is? It's my Dark Souls. I did it again. It's my Dark Souls instincts. Yep. Totally what that is. Let's do a different... Let's do, Axe. Axe is cool. We'll do Axe right there. There we go. No one's gonna beat Axe. It's not gonna happen. Maybe. Possibly. Let's do another run. What the hell? It's fun. I do like the name of the last high score. Or not the last high score, but the highest score is... Oh, that was bad. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I was gonna say I like that the name of the last person who had a high score, or the highest score rather, is up at the top. I haven't made the same error in speaking. That's got to be like some kind of verbal... There's got to be a name for that kind of verbal tick. There's got to be. Like your brain's just on that track and then just stays on that track even when you try not to just repeat yourself. You run away from the aliens. That's fine. Yep, we're good. We're totally good. I think we actually got some points for that. I could be totally wrong. Could be the satellites are worth no points and I'm just not paying close enough attention to my score. That is very possible. It also seems to be best when I don't talk about the game that I'm playing. How does that work? Just let my mind drift, you know? It's like playing a first-person shooter. I actually play best. I'm just a little bit tipsy. I don't do that very often because the trouble is I like to record while I play, and also I like to remember what I play. Not that I've ever gotten super drunk to the point where I don't remember stuff, but it's also kind of weird to just, I don't know, not be yourself. I'm against mind-altering substances as a rule. Not like a hard and fast rule, but I mean, yeah, it's a hard and fast rule. It is. I just thought about it there for a second. I'm going, no, that's actually my standing rule for these things, is that I do not take mind-altering substances. Will not happen. And I guess alcohol is a mind-altering substance. It's just legal. That's all. If marijuana was legal, would you have it? No. But mostly because I don't want to smoke anything. I mean, I guess they have it in edible form now. And I could probably get a medical license to, you know, actually be able to use it. I guess that'd be a prescription, wouldn't it? I get a prescription to use it. Probably. I mean, it seems like they're super easy to get for no real good reason. This is gonna suck. Oh, okay, it didn't suck as much as I thought it would. That's gonna be problematic, though. I did not mean to hit you. Okay, that's good. I don't know. See, there's an alarm, and I don't know what the... Okay, that was bad. Oh, the alarm was when I hit 10k. Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, I mean, I could probably hit these guys, and then they'll come back and try to get me, but that is not what I'm gonna do. Just hit all the things. Don't stay still for too long, because otherwise you die. Oh! I hit the shield at just the right time there, because I was trying to reverse, and I forgot how to do it there for a split second, and it saved my ass. Oh man, that's fantastic. That was also super close. So one thing I'm not sure about this remake, I mean, I do appreciate that I'm getting a higher score, but I'm also wondering if that could have been done on the other version of Asteroids 2. Is it just because I'm slightly better at it because I've been practicing? I mean, practicing is not really the right word for it, but you know what I mean. Or is it because the game is actually easier? I mean, the asteroids still take one shot, one kill. That's still a thing. These guys are still bullshit, by the way. Oh no, he died. Or he went off the screen, didn't he? Yeah, I didn't actually kill him. I mean, everything seems to take the same number of shots. One thing that's really annoying, though, is that the ship design's different. You're not just a triangle, you actually have, like, airfoils, which makes no sense in space, by the way. Why would you have wings in space? There's no atmosphere. Doesn't give you any bonus. Just makes it easier to hit. I guess it could be a ship that is good in both atmosphere and space. That does seem to be the driving force between a lot of these designs. They're supposed to be good at both. Oh, that was a mutual destruction right there. Alright, am I going to be able to top out 20k here? I'm not going to be able to beat Axe. There's no way. On one life with a mini guy here. Oh, that worked. Can't believe that worked. I guess it could happen. I could dream. No, I can't dream. Never mind. I'm done dreaming. Okay, well, that was a thing. Let's look at our high scores. We actually did okay. 18k is pretty good for a last run there. I'm okay with that. I do not want to restart. I just want to go back to the main menu, please. Thank you. All right, so that was Asteroids Deluxe. That was pretty fun. Rotate the console around. I keep doing that. The cabinet. That's some cool art right there. They should totally release that art as like wallpaper or something. Put that on your desktop. That'd be great. Anyway, I'm done babbling for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Atari Vault. Actually, Asteroids Deluxe and Atari Vault. I'm Piece of the Universe, you're Piece of the Universe too, and I'll see you guys next time.